Hi, I'm Michael Newrock, and in this lesson we're going to cover installing the Trend Profiteer indicator. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is log into the members area at trendprofiteer.com/members. Once you've logged in, click on downloads, and that'll take you to the downloads area. You can download the software, the user guide, and the presets. Click on download software, and that'll take you to where you need to get the software from. Just scroll down and click on this link here. That'll download your Trade Assistant indicator or indicators and template, basically the whole Trend Profiteer system. So once that's on your computer, move it over to your Trend Profiteer folder where you have all your Trend Profiteer stuff, preferably in a software folder so it's not mixed up with anything else you've downloaded. And the next thing you need to do is unzip it. Once you've unzipped it, then you'll be able to copy the files into your MetaTrader platform. Now, if you don't have an unzip utility, just grab one from the members area. We've got links for some unzip utilities. They're free, and once that's loaded on, you'll be able to unzip any software or anything else that's zipped up. So once it's on your computer, open up MetaTrader and just open up a new blank chart. And the next thing that you need to do is click on File and then Open Data Folder. Now, I don't think that actually came up on the video, but it's File, Open Data Folder. This is important. This is where all of the Trend Profiteer software will go for it to be usable by your MetaTrader platform. So just open up the folder that you have all of your Trend Profiteer software stuff, and the first thing that we'll do is we'll double click on templates, and what you can do is highlight both Trend Profiteer and Trend Profiteer Ind. Now, it's the TPL files that you're after, okay? They may not look like that. It just depends on what software that you have on your computer. But the important thing to look for is that it has to have a TPL, which stands for template. So copy them over into your templates folder for MetaTrader, and then you'll have both templates. That's both the whole system as well as just the indicator. So technically, for the indicator, you only need to copy over the Trend Profiteer Ind TPL file, but I do recommend that everyone installs the EA as well, because it provides some more additional information on the screen, and you can have it dormant and not operational, not executing trades, but it's great to have for both the reasons of the on-chart display, but also for the ability to manage your trades when you're unable to. So the next thing to do is double click on MQL4 and then click on libraries. Okay, so I've already got them installed here, but what you want to do is select your DLL files. Okay, so it's trendprofiteer.dll and trendprofiteerind.dll. Just highlight them and copy them over as you would normally copy any files from one folder to another folder, and they'll be in libraries. Now, these must be in this folder for your Trend Profiteer system to work, and if you ever upgrade to any new versions of Trend Profiteer that are of course available at no additional charge, but if you do that, you will also need to copy over the new DLL file and replace your old one in the libraries file. Sorry, the libraries folder. Next thing, click on or double click on indicators. Okay, that's where all of the MetaTrader indicators live, and that's where we want to put our Trend Profiteer indicators. So basically, it's the trend follower, the Trend Profiteer Ind, and the Trend Profiteer MACD. These three files. Okay, the trend profiteer exe file is the trade assistant or the EA. So we don't put that in the indicators. I'll show you where to put that in a moment. But the indicators that we do want to copy over is trend follower, trend profiteer end, and trend profiteer MACD. So select and highlight and copy them over to your normal to this folder in the normal way that you would copy files. And okay, so we've got them in there, and then the final thing, we click back to MQL4 and then double click on experts. Okay, so this is where we want to place our trend profiteer exe file. Okay, so select it, copy it over to the experts folder, and that's all there is to it. So now you have the files loaded on your MetaTrader account where your MetaTrader platform will be able to decipher it. So before you go any further, make sure that you have the email, the activation email of your software handy, or the receipt that you would have received when you first join Trend Profiteer. Look for the order ID because that is what we're going to need to use when we load this up to activate the software. So anywhere on the chart, right click, click on template, and then Trend Profiteer end. Now, I'll do that this time just for the indicator, but if you want to load the whole system, you would click on Trend Profiteer. Okay, so I'll just got to go ahead and click on Trend Profiteer End. Now, this can take a while. This can take anywhere from 30 seconds to a couple of minutes. It's just the first time that you load the system on. So I'm just going to pause it for a moment and come back as soon as we have it. Okay, so it's loaded up. Now you'll notice here a padlock for the encryption. If you click that, it'll actually take you to the members area if you just want to, open up a browser quickly. So we've got our chart loaded up here. You can see the template has all loaded up. And the indicator itself giving us the arrows. However, it's not giving us any of the trade management or any of the high time frames, which are part of the trade assistant. So to get that, then all you need to do is right click again and click on template and then Trend Profiteer, or you can just go straight through to Trend Profiteer and load both the indicator and the EA at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to pause for a moment while that's loading up. Okay, so now we have the whole system set up. We've got the indicator that we can get access to just by clicking right click and then indicators list. We can go to Trend Profiteer End and then click edit or double click Trend Profiteer End. We'll get into the settings in a moment. We've got the Trade Assistant that's on. Now we can turn it off any time. You see the smiley face gone to a sad face, but I'll leave it on for now. Now it's going to take a little bit of time just to calibrate. So the easy way to do it is to just change time frames. So the first time you do any of this, it takes a little while. Now we've got Trend Profiteer encryption that's just giving us a little bit of a please wait message. Now, the first time that you load it up, and only the first time, you will need to put in your receipt number. So looks like we'll be called to do that in a moment. Once you've done it once, then you don't have to do it again. Okay. So what are we on the 1 hour? Just change over to say the 4 hour. Flick it around for a bit just to get it up and running. Okay, so indicators working. It will take a little bit of time for your on-chart displays to come on, and you will still need to enter your receipt number. But that may happen like very early on, or it may take a little while. So it's just a matter of a couple of different variables for that to happen. I'll put it on pause again until we do get that message up. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes before everything finally comes up. Once it's gone through that initial process, then you'll find that it's a lot quicker uh, after it's been loaded up. When you load up MetaTrader, in the morning, if you didn't have it on at night, then again, it's going to take a little longer than normal, but not as long as the very first time you install the system on your platform. If it's running, throughout the day, or you've got it, running in the background, and you need to have it manage your trades, of course, then you'll find the performance and speed is much quicker. There's less lag time. Um, but the one thing that is extremely quick and is always quick is, of course, the system itself, as far as execution of trades and its management of trades. So I'm just going to put it on pause, hopefully one last time, and I'll show you the way to install your receipt number. Okay, I haven't actually got the receipt box come up on my platform as yet, but I will wrap it up for now. Eventually, within a couple of minutes of loading it on the very first time to a chart, you'll get a little receipt box that comes up here, or a little security box. Type in your license number that you would have received when joining, or use your order ID from your receipt when joining. They are the same number and unique to you, so please don't share that number, otherwise you may have your account disabled. But once it's enabled or activated, then you can not have to bother about putting those details in again, just for each chart that you install the system on. So make sure that you download the special reports underneath this video, just for a bit more of a detailed explanation on installation of the system. And till next time, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.